put another one in the books and call it GEVO. We made a ton of money on this trade, my friends. If you have been following this channel, you know I put a video out on GEVO last week suggesting that this stock was going to go significantly higher very soon based on this stock chart pattern. And it sure as hell did today. It was up 72% at the close of the day. Holy moly, it gapped up massively and then continued higher from there. After hours, we are retracing a little bit of those gains, but it is a very little bit of those gains. There's still a lot of those gains intact. So I would not be surprised if this stock sold off a little bit over the next couple of days just to consolidate those gains a little bit. Some people are going to be taking the profits. You gotta expect them to take profits after massive run-ups like this. So I wouldn't be shocked to see it kind of trade sideways or even retrace some of those gains over the next couple of days. So don't be shocked if you see that. But this stock is looking really good. And we called this last week on this channel. I made a video on Thursday. I believe I posted it on Friday. Or I made a video on Wednesday of last week. I posted it on Thursday, right? January 14th is when I posted it. It was one of my best performing videos ever so far today at 3,800 views. And that is because this stock is just really popular right now. It's massive volume, massive interest. It is making headlines, and it's moving like crazy. So I saw this bull pennant pattern, and I thought, I need to make a video on this because this pattern is suggesting that this stock is about to shoot higher again. It's not a guarantee, right? Stock chart patterns are not sure things. They're not 100% indicators. Nothing is in the stock market. But a bull pennant is a stock chart pattern that suggests, it's a continuation pattern, right? It suggests that the price action is going to continue in that direction. It's going to continue to the upside. It's a bull pennant, so it continues a bull trend. More often than not, anyway. Doesn't always happen. Sometimes these things break down or they chop sideways and the trade just kind of fizzles out, or you hopefully have a stop loss if it chops down and you limit your losses. But more often than not, these bull pennants will project price action to the upside and hit that target. So this one, we were looking at this stock last week. It was trading at $6.99 at the close last week, and I said that this bull pennant projected, where are we at? Right in here. It projected close to $9. I'm trying to find $8.85. Is that what I have the projection on right there? So pretty close to $9. So almost $2 of upside on a $7 stock. It was pretty significant gains. Well, we blew that out of the water. Today we got up to $11.03. I mean, this stock just went crazy today. It added $4.63 to a stock that was trading in the $6.50 range. So it's just been going bonkers. And if you got in on this trade, congratulations, you made a ton of money. Here is the sad part. I did not get in on this trade. I didn't have any cash to put into this trade. I was all tied up in other trades and couldn't get into it quick enough. So I'm super glad to see that this pattern played out the way that I projected it to, because you always want to see your price projections play out the way you want them to, right? So I am happy about that. Not too happy that I missed out on a 72% gain today. Holy moly, that's crazy. And if you played options on this, geez, you might have made, a life's fortune in one day. But I don't get into the option stuff. So, yeah, it's sad that I didn't get in on this trade because my capital was all tied up in other trades. But, because of that, I went ahead and I sold one of my positions. I sold Adobe. Because that trade just didn't play out. I didn't lose a ton of money on Adobe at all. Let me show you. This is Adobe right here. I saw a bull flag on Adobe, and it broke out above the bull flag. So I entered the position with a pretty good projection. I mean, pretty significant projection, right? But once we broke down under the support and back into the bull flag, that trade was dead to me. So I got out of that. I didn't lose a ton of money. I mean, I entered it probably around that $500 mark, and I got out today around, I don't know, what do we closed at? 456, so probably in the 460 range. So I lost $40 on a $500 stock. So what is that, 8% or something like that? I probably lost 8% on this trade. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it's not ideal. Obviously, we're trying to make money every time, but realistically, look, we know we are not going to make money every single time on these trades, right? It is what it is. It's the stock market, but you try to limit your losses, right? The way I could have played Adobe better is set a stop loss so that if we broke down back into this channel, I would have had a stop loss auto sell this position, and it probably would have saved me, 5%, 4 or 5%. So that's something that I didn't do that I should have. So lesson learned there. Another lesson that I learned here is I need to have cash on the sidelines to get into these opportunities when they present themselves. Look, Adobe is a very big company. Even with a massive price projection, this is a very significant price projection on Adobe. Even with that massive price projection, it's still a very big company. It's going to take a very long time to chop out those gains, right? Whereas these littler guys like GEVO, I mean, look, GEVO is a $1 billion company. Their market cap is $1 billion. It's not exactly nothing, but it's nowhere near the market cap of Adobe, sitting at $218 billion, right? Adobe is a massive company. They don't move like these penny stocks, right? GEVO was a penny stock, a couple weeks ago. It's not anymore because it is booking it. It is going straight up the chart. But look, what I'm getting at is I should have had cash on the sidelines to enter a opportunity when it presented itself, and I didn't. I was all tied up. That's why I don't like to be 100% invested in positions in my trading account. I am 100% invested in my long-term account and retirement account, but even the biggest bulls should have some cash available in their trading accounts for when trades present themselves, right? So lesson learned here, I need to have some cash so the next time I find a GEVO and I recognize that it's about to make a massive move, I can get into it right before it does that, right? I mean, I missed out on 72% today. That makes a year. That makes an entire year for portfolios. It was only one position, so it wasn't going to be a 72% increase on my entire portfolio, but I mean, 72% on one position is still nuts, right? So I missed out on that. It's too bad. I hope you guys made some money on it. I did clear up some capital by selling Adobe. I have cash now. I think what I'm going to get into is probably Tesla. Let me show you Tesla. This might be the next play. And here's why. I wouldn't say exactly similar looking chart, but we have what looks like another bull pennant playing out right here. Right, you got this little triangle going right here. Right? So that suggests more upside activity. That suggests a breakout to the upside. And a pretty significant breakout too, because this is a good bull run right here. If you take this, copy it, paste it, and start it wherever you think the next bull run is. So if you think that's the start of the bull run right there, look at where it projects, $1,100. $1,100, $1,113 on Tesla. I'll just call that right now. Let's say we're going to 1113 on Tesla over a pretty short period of time too. I mean, look at this. We're talking 3 February, so 2 weeks. We could see $1,100 on Tesla in 2 weeks. So I think that's where I'm going to put my money. The money that I cleared from Adobe. That'll be my next trade. I do want to see a breakout though. I'm not getting into it right now. I want to see a breakout of this bull pennant. If we keep chopping sideways and keep creating this pennant, if this pennant just keeps getting bigger, that doesn't really help us, right? If we see like another candle lower or something like that, or you know, if we see just kind of like sideways action, then we need to keep pulling this pennant out and waiting for a breakout. Once we get a candle close, probably 2 candle closes above the resistance of that pennant, that's when I enter my position, and that's where I set my projection wherever this goes, right? This has to start at the beginning of your bull run. So say it comes down here and then breaks out, and then we would have an $1,100 price projection on Tesla, okay? So I think that's where I'm gonna put my money, but I am waiting for that breakout just in case, just to let you guys know, you know, what I'm doing with my money, okay? So long story short, super happy to see the GEVO stock price prediction play out exactly how we wanted to and then some. So if you got in on that, if you saw my video last week and you got in on that, look, I'm not telling you guys where to put your money. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you guys what I see in the stock charts and how I like to play these positions. You know, you take that information how you will. Please do your own due diligence. But if you did decide to take a position with GEVO last week, you made a ton of money. Well, if you were long GEVO, right? If you were short GEVO, oh my God, I feel sorry for you. You stepped in front of a bullet train. So that's all I got, guys. I hope you liked the video. I'm messing around with some new tech, so trying to get used to it. Hopefully this video comes out all right. I'm making little upgrades here and there in the studio, and hopefully for the better. But hit that like button, subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet, leave a comment down below. See you there, and in the next video. Thanks, guys.